MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard-hitting analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah! MetsXMFanZone! Let's go, Mets! Queens stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire.
All right. Hello officially to everybody here on the MetsXMFanZone live podcast, home of your everything New York Mets. If you guys love our shows, you guys can always tweet, like, and subscribe to get more of your New York Mets news. You guys can share, like, and follow here on our channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Anthony. I am a ghostwriter for MLB.com, was a ghostwriter for MLB for 16 years. If you guys don't know who I am, if you guys don't know who I am, I was with MLB.com. So we're going to be going into today's game here at Citi Field. Want to say hello to everybody and welcome to our live streams where we break down all of your latest Mets news, live streams, and much, much more. Today, we got the New York Mets taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here at Game 2. We got a lot of ground to cover. We got David Peterson on the mound for the New York Mets. And for the Pittsburgh Pirates, we got Mitch Keller on the mound for Pittsburgh. So we're going to be covering the lineup card for this one. Now, as a disclaimer to everybody that's listening here in our show this afternoon, I will be giving you guys my bet predictions, my bet tips. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my analysis of today's game matchup. Now, everything that you hear in our show, everything that you will see up on your screen, we do apologize to our TikTok live stream. For some odd reason, we cannot get these graphics up yet. So, I mean, we are trying to work very diligently to get those graphics up. Hopefully, we'll still be able to get them up by tomorrow. We're still waiting to get them up. So I do apologize in advance if we do not have that available to you. On all of our other platforms, we do have it live and available. So we will read off the lineup card for today's game to our other audiences. And then I will be giving you guys my top predictions for the pitching. And then I will give you my lineup card for today's game and players to kind of look out for, because this is game 2. It is the regular season. We are finally kicking off the season. And, for our, people that like to bet in the game, obviously, I'm going to give you guys some of my predictions for those. Give you guys a little bit of some player analysis in advance. Also to note, everything that I talk about will also be on the website by going to MetsXMFanZone.com. And if you can't see it up, if you're live on our TikTok live stream, you can go on to other platforms and you could be able to see the graphics on there. But everything that we talk about is on the website at MetsXMFanZone.com. So kind of give everybody a little bit of inside scoops with that. So all the graphics will be on the website. You can check out all the analysis on there, and you can check out my breakdowns and the leg parlays on your favorite betting sites on FanDuel, Fanatics, and also on BetMGM. But however, discretion is advised. That if you are looking to bet, just a side note, please bet responsibly. If you have an addiction issue, you guys could call 1-800-GAMBLER. They're willing to help you if you have a gambling problem. So let's go with today's game. We got your New York Mets going into game 2 in today's game. Now, what are we really looking out for? Obviously in game 1, we saw a very successful matchup against the biggest pitcher in the world. And we had Freddie Peralta on the mound, and he kind of looked really good. I mean, yeah, there were at times at bats he didn't have really good execution. Yeah, he didn't have really good matchups at times, but he ended up being the winning pitcher for day 1. So now, what are we looking at in day 2? So it's going to be very interesting in game 2. I think that we are going to see a lot of hitting tonight, and we're also going to see a lot of run scoring production. So I'm not going to do David Peterson right off the bat. We'll touch up on him a little bit later on into the broadcast. But we will go with the lineup cards. I'll read both sides of the teams. And then I will be giving you guys players to watch out for and then leg parlays that you can select on FanDuel, BetMGM, and also on Fanatics. But before we do that, we want to thank our partners for today's live stream, and that's SPM Apparels. All of the Mets merchandising gear or any customized gear that you see me wearing is through SPM Apparels. They are probably one of the best sports customized shops on the net. They are cheap, they're reliable, and they are free shipping always, which a lot of people like free shipping. But if you go on SPM Apparel shop, SPMapparel.shop, you get 50% off on all customized gear and all products, sportswear, even fitness clothes, even sports bottles, cups, mugs, you name it. They have a great sports variety, but they have a great Mets section. So, because they are big into Mets, I'm a big into Mets. I am a 50% owner of them, but they are absolutely amazing. You must go check them out. It's spmapparels.shop. You have to go and check it out today. And plus, it'll be on the website in the shop section. So you can go on there and you can shop any of your Mets customized gear. Also, we would like to thank our other partners from T2T, which is Tunnel for Towers organization. They are a great organization. They help our veterans and also takes care of our veterans, which we don't do in this country. But at least we know we have people that do. So we want to thank them for being partners on the stream today. All right, so let's go with our today's lineup card. This is through us. What are we going to look at today? What are we going to see in today's matchup? It's going to be very interesting. So we got David Peterson and Mitch Keller. Obviously, he was a guy that the Mets were looking at in the offseason, but ended up not getting him. There's a couple of things that I'm really looking at in this matchup. Is not what we saw in Game 1. I think Game 1 was 50-50, but the Mets ended up taking the upper hand on this. I think the better hitting and the better matchups really looked better for the Mets. And players like Luis Roberts Jr., which came through with a hit, which gave Mets some runs, but also to start it off, which was Brett Baty with a three-run triple. Looked really good in Game 1. Hopefully he can have a bounce-back game today, which he is in the lineup batting sixth, and he's DHing. I think that's a great role for Brett Baty. Even though you kind of want to see him there at first base, but Jorge Polanco will be there at first base today. So we're going to see Brett Baty get that power coming from the left side of the plate. So we'll get to see what Brett Baty could do in that DH spot. So you kind of get a little bit of a showcase in that. Then, of course, the main star of Game 1 was Carson Bench, which was the rookie that the Mets ended up bringing up in spring. This is a big role for Carson Bench. I think Carson Bench could very well show on he's major league ready as of what we saw in Game 1. He got a home run, which the last time that was done at home and on opening day was Kaz Matsui. And he ended up taking the second spot on that, which was a big achievement for Carson Bench. We in the stadium gave him a curtain call, which to come out again, which we were very excited to see that, and the Mets ended up taking away that game 11-7. So, but today we have two different pitching matchups on the mound, and that's David Peterson and Mitch Keller. So I'm looking at this matchup to be a little bit different. I do feel that the Mets have David Peterson coming from a collapse of the second half of last year, but had a big first half in 25. However, it decreased in the second half of the season, and I kind of want to see a little bit difference going into this game, because not only will he be able to bounce back, but I'm really interested in seeing on what he could do with the pitch selection and getting the right sort of matchups for him. Not as what Freddie Peralta did in game one, but I would like to see David Peterson go a lot deeper in this one. If he could go at least 5 innings, that would be great. But if he could go 6 innings and have a better matchup, I do feel that, the Mets could maybe have something out in Peterson. Meanwhile, he hasn't done it recently. He looked pretty decent in spring, but we want to see if he could be able to take on this Pittsburgh lineup, which, of course, if you look at Brandon Lowe, had a big game on day one with 2 home runs against the New York Mets. So we want to be able to see on what that matchup will look like in this one. And I do feel that coming from the left side of play, David Peterson happens to be really good with. The OPS is very low at least at the 300% to 500%. It's not as big against the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was very successful early on last year against Pittsburgh, but we want to be able to see him duplicate what he did in the first half going into the beginning of 2026 season. And kind of looking at where the numbers are, from left to right, having the numbers being lower on left-handed pitchers to left-handed batters to right-handed batters. I do feel that he could have really good numbers against lefties, which he hasn't been recently. So kind of looking at that standpoint, could he have a better strikeout ratio in today's game? I definitely would say so, because he could be able to give me better numbers and give me a better conversion rate and also better odds on a winning parlay. So, I definitely could see David Peterson putting up some numbers today. So, we'll touch up on that in just a few seconds, but if you are looking to bet on that. But I definitely see David Peterson getting the upper hand. So, yet to kind of feel the comparison and contrast between Mitch Keller and also with David Peterson, because if you look at the rotations with Pittsburgh and with the New York Mets, they both have really good pitchers. It's who's going to have the upper hand and who's going to have the favorable in this one. And yet the Mets are considered the favorite in today's game. So I would say to watch out, but we'll do that in just a second. So we got Peterson and Mitch Keller on the mound. All right, so let's go with the Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll start off with that lineup. We'll read it down. I'll give you guys to really look out for, but I won't go into any parlays. I'll just give you names to really select. So we're going to lead off for Pittsburgh. We'll be playing shortstop today, and that's Jared Tarullo. Then we got batting second for Pittsburgh, which I really do like, Ryan O'Hearn. Now, the difference with him, he has been all over the league. He's been with the Orioles. He's been with a couple other teams. So he would probably be a guy to watch out for. Which would be, he would be playing first base in today's game. So I would definitely put a guy like him in a spotlight parlay. Go with player parlays, don't go with a mixed parlay. It's not going to win you much. So he would be one guy to look out for. Then we got batting third, playing left field, is Brian Reynolds, another good player to watch out for. He would be a number 2 pick for me. He hits really, really good against righties. So that could be a big, not so much. It could be a 50-50, but I think with pitching, if David Peterson comes out very early and the Mets go with the bullpen, Ryan Reynolds is a big threat against righties, and his ERA could definitely show that in this game. So, which we saw last night with, the day before, Luis Garcia put up good numbers against him, so we need to be careful on this one. So, if you are going against New York Mets, I would definitely go with Brian Reynolds as my number 2 guy. Okay. So let's go now. Let's go with the other lineup. Let's go with leading batting fourth and DH, and also another big threat is Marcell Ozuna. He's always a Met killer. Always puts up runs. Always, always getting on. He's a big threat. Always knows on how to steal. But if he gets hits, he could be a RBI machine. Got to watch out for Ozuna. So if you're going to go with another pick, I would select definitely Marcell Ozuna. He could run, he could steal, but watch out. Peterson's on the mound, and we could get guys caught stealing today. So I would definitely say another guy to really select in this one, and that would be Marcell Ozuna for my 3 pick. Now, let's go with my number 4 pick. We'll read down the lineup because we're not going to go with this guy. Nick Gonzalez, he's batting 5th and he's playing 3rd base. Then we got batting 6th, playing 2nd base, is Brendan Lowe. Don't expect him to do anything today. I know everybody, he got a little crazy in game 1. Looked good game 1. The problem here is that if David Peterson, which has a big flat line fastball, if he throws that ball down the middle on Brendan Lowe, he's going to hit home runs. So, however, in this one, Brendan Lowe is a very good fastball hitter. Could definitely launch it out of the ballpark. However, that's if Peterson gets in trouble early on. If he doesn't, I definitely see him doing nothing. So he's a fastball hitter. He's not an off-speed pitch type of guy. He doesn't really swing at the slider as much. He's at 49% on the slider. He's also on the curveball as well. The splitter, not so much either, but he's mainly a fastball hitter. So in today's game against Peterson, I would say home runs, but be very careful on how you parlay that, especially if you are a Mets fan betting on a FanDuel app. I would definitely say watch out as a Mets fan. As a Pittsburgh fan, go all in on Brendan Lowe. So let's go with batting 7th, and we're playing right field. We got Nick York, also a good player. Watch out for, but he's not in my eyesight. Then we got batting 8th, Joey Bart, another guy not really in my eyesight. He's a good player, good catcher, but not to do much. And then we got batting 9th and playing center field is Jake Magman. Guy to watch out for too, especially against left-handers. His ERA is high, on left-handed pitchers. He could hit off of Peterson. He's done it in his career. So I would suggest if you're a Pittsburgh fan to go all in on Jake Magnet. Now, to our New York Mets. Let's kick it off with your lineup here. And to all of our fans that are watching us on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, you guys will be able to see the graphics here up on your screen. But to all of my TikTokers out there, I do apologize for not having a graphic again for use. We should be having it tomorrow. But we're going to read out the lineup card. But anything you hear, this is to our TikTok base. Anything that you hear in the stream here will be on the website. Just a note, it will be on the website, and you could see the parlays. We have the legs there for you, so you can head over there after the live stream. You'll see the 4-leg parlays popping up on there. But follow me. Just stay and follow me on the picks. So here is your lineup card for the 2026 season. Leading off and playing the shortstop is Francisco Lindor. Batting second, playing left field is Juan Soto. Then we got batting third, playing third base, and that's Bo Bichette. Batting fourth, batting fourth and playing first base is Jorge Polanco. Then we got batting fifth, playing center field is Luis Roberts Jr. Then we got batting sixth and DH in today's game, and that's Brett Beatty. Then we got batting seventh, playing second base is Marcus Semien. Then we got batting eighth, playing right field is Carson Bench. And then we got batting ninth and catching is Francisco Alvarez. All right, so that is the lineup for today's game. So let's go with the leg parlays. Now, what are we going to have for you guys in today's matchup? Now, going in on my number one in today's matchup, and that's going to be Rich. Which is going to be Luis Roberts Jr. What are we going to look at for him in today's matchup? Against right now, looking at with Mitch Keller, he is a right-handed pitcher. Hits very good against righties. His career numbers are very good. The OPS is well over 800 against right-handed pitching. In this matchup, I am definitely going to be going with my parlay with one home run. Now, again, going from what we've seen in game one, I think he's going to pretty much duplicate what he did in day one. So, but I do think he's going to go power for power today, especially with Mitch Keller on the mound. Mitch Keller is a breaking ball pitcher. He also could throw fastballs, but if you get in Roberts' wheelhouse, he'll launch it out of the ballpark. So I would definitely go with one home run under his belt. Then I would go with 2 RBIs. Are we still muffled? Apparently, we're having some technical issues with our audio. I do apologize. Apparently, I think we got it to go now. My team says we sound fine. All right. Okay, cool. We're good to go. All right. So, going with our number one pick for today. Now, if you are picking on FanDuel, Fanatics, and BetMGM, all of the parlays that we have for this matchup will be through all three different ones. So the numbers do fluctuate. The numbers do fluctuate. So we're going to have it at when we have the money line for everybody. So it will be for Luis Roberts Jr. 1 home run, 2 RBIs with 3 runs, no stolen bases for today's matchup. That parlay is a 4-leg parlay. Now, again, discretion advised that if you take these parlays, just to note that Orange and Blue Media is not responsible for any wins or losses. So, and plus, betting is to bet responsibly and is for educational purposes only. So, that is for parlay number 1. The betting odds on this parlay is at 74.68%. That's with all platforms. Now, what is the money looking like average on all three apps? $10 can land you at $152.75. That would be on the money line. So if you are going on strictly a player's prop straight down the middle, it would be at $157.75. And that would be for Luis Roberts Jr. That's overall on all platforms. Now going with my number 2 pick in today's game, and we are going to be going with my man, and that's Juan Soto. Juan Soto, what would be the parlay for Juan Soto in today's matchup? Again, is discretion advised. So just so everybody knows, this is for educational purposes only. So I would select in this one 1 home run, 3 RBIs. I'm sorry, 2 RBIs, 3 runs, one stolen base. For some odd reason, we didn't have that graphic right up on the screen. But I do apologize. Apparently, that graphic was not right. But it would be 1 home run. It would be 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, 1 stolen base. Yeah, I don't know why that happened like that. It's all right. We're still getting the kinks out early. Then we're going to be going with my number 3 pick, which that's not my number 3 pick. My number 3 pick for this one would be Jorge Polanco. What would be the numbers for this one in today's game? And just so you guys know, at the $10 on Juan Soto, it would be $758.41. And percentage-wise, overall in all 3 apps, it would be at 78.41. We do gotta wrap up a little bit quicker now. Then now we could go with okay. Now we could go with our other 4th player in today's matchup, and that would be Francisco Alvarez. So what are we going to see in Francisco Alvarez today? I would definitely go with 1 home run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, with no stolen bases, no stealings. But he would try for a steal and he would get caught. So it would be on the number 1. Parlay on that number, $10 could land you at 278.46. That would be on a 50-50, which could land you on all those parlays, which would be the 4th part, which would be 4 straight down the line. Always go for player props. I know a lot of people like to mismatch a lot of things into those parlays. Go for player props. That's where you make your money. Now let's go with hits, runs, and over and unders, or if you're going to go with the money. Now the New York Mets are considerably the favorite in today's game. How would I determine in this one? Go straight on the Mets on the money line. The money line gives you the better payout if you go on the money. But I would definitely do that. Runs and hits for today's game, which if you look on where it gives you runs and hits, take 2 alternative spreads on today's matchup. 1 on hits, 1 on runs. Hits, I would go with 25 hits total for between the both teams. Runs, I would go with 19 runs total between both teams combined. And that's, you could basically do a 3-leg parlay on that alone. And that could land you a 75.6% winning probability, could land you at $1,000 if you put it at $10. It's a big number, but I mean, it's a good odd. So again, it's well over on what I would take on a parlay. That's for sure. So let's go. So now let's go with pitchers. What are the pitchers going to do in today's matchup? I would definitely go with Mitch Keller, going at 4+ innings. Then I would give him 6 Ks, a little bit more than what we had in game 1. So I would go with 6 Ks. Hits, I would definitely go well over 5. It has a number at 4.5. I would just take it over at 5.5. I mean, you could take it at 4.5. I would just go on an alternative spread and take that over on the 5.5. That's where your money odd is a little bit better in that. So I would definitely go with 5.5. And then going on earned runs, he's only going to give up 1 run today. I think the bullpen might give up some hits. I do think that Peterson would give up only one. I think the bullpen might creep them back into the game, which the Mets might start hot in the beginning of the first 4 or 5. I would say the first 4 innings, the Mets will start hot. So definitely take a lot of numbers in this one today. So I would go well over. So what would be the final score for the Mets in this one? Are the Mets going to win? Are the Mets going to lose? Definitely take David Peterson on the W. So take David Peterson on the W, and then go with the save would be Luke Weaver. I think Luke Weaver is going to come in and play today. I think you're definitely going to see Razabon today. More than likely see Sean Manaea today. Those could be probable pitchers that you could see coming out of the bullpen. I think Sean Manaea is definitely going to probably give up some runs. Same thing goes with Luke Weaver. Maybe Luke Weaver, but I think Luke Weaver would more than likely be coming out of the pen. Same thing goes with Devin Williams. More than likely going to see the both of them today if it's close. But if it's not close, more than likely either Luke Weaver or maybe Manaea. So what would be my box final score for today's game? I'm definitely going to be going with 12-7 the New York Mets to win in today's matchup. David Peterson for the W. For the save would be Luke Weaver. And that would be my prediction for today's matchup. Now, if you guys got to enjoy everything that we talked about here in today's game, you guys can head over. Everything that we talked about is on our website. So you could go to MetsXMFanZone.com for my predictions, my parlay suggestions, and also for my players. So you can go on there and you can see all the players that I select, all of the parlays that are being suggested, and where the money lines are and where the number is. So it could be a plus 500, it could be a plus 575. But I definitely would say if you don't see it up on your screen, you could go to the website. All of the links are in our show notes as well. Today's game, we got the New York Mets on the mound. For that is David Peterson. And then for the Pittsburgh Pirates, we got Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Today's game will be live at 4:10 here at Citi Fields. If you are here, great to have you. Now, there has been a lot of traffic coming from the LIRR. So if you are taking the LIRR, leave now. All I say is leave now. But if you are watching it on TV, it is on the NBC and it's also on SNY. But if you don't have neither one of them, you can come to MetsXMFanZone.com and we live stream every Mets game. No blackouts ever. No TV ads, no advertisements, no pop-ups on our platform. And you get everything for just $9.99 a month when you sign up for our platform, because you can take it on the go with you. No matter where you are, we get crystal clear live streams for everybody on our shows. And you even get all of our giveaways. You guys can check out all of our perks on there. All of it is VPN secured. So you don't ever have to worry about data being looked at. I mean, we make sure our live streams are crystal clear and in 4K. And you can take it on the go. And there's no blackouts, no TV advertisements, no pop-ups, no advertisements ever. And you can take it on the go with you, as no matter where you are in New York or out of the country, you'll always have a live stream with the Mets XM Fan Zone platform. And you can head over there. You can head over there today and check it out for yourself. I definitely think everybody will love it. Of course, we have 2.1 million members on there that love our platform. So you guys must go and check it out today. I want to thank you guys for watching here in our live streams. We got the New York Mets in this one versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got a great game for you today with two of the best pitchers on the mound. We'll see you guys at 4:10, where the Mets take on the Pittsburgh Pirates in Game 2 of the season opener.
Stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard hit analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah, MetsXMFanZone. Let's go, Mets! Queen stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard hit analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone. From Flushing, Queens to the whole damn world. Best damn podcast flag you ever unfurled. Yeah, MetsXMFanZone. Let's go, Mets! Queen stand up, yeah, we bringing that fire. City feel thunder, taking this game higher. Hard hit analysis, yeah, we in the zone. For the faithful at home, it's the MetsXMFanZone.